Hi everybody, I hope everyone's doing well. This video I will be sharing with you guys my first holiday collection review for 2019, and this one is by Hourglass. It's their Ghost collection, so if you guys are interested, do stick around. So every holiday there is one item that I realized I always get. And it wasn't a conscious thing, and it is usually the limited edition ambient lighting palette from Hourglass. And so I'll show you guys a few of them that I have with me. So these are the two that I have. This is the one from 2018. This is the Lighting Edit Unlocked. It's the one with the bunny, and this is how it looks. Prior to that, I purchased the Lighting Edit Volume 3, and this is how it looks. I don't know where, I think this started 2016. I'm not sure where the rest are, but those are the ones in my top drawer right now. But I've come to realize that the Hourglass palettes is the one thing that I always gravitated towards every holiday. And that's because I'm a fan of the ambient lighting powder. Usually they drop around September every year around the same time, like around Labor Day for US holidays. I always put an alert on my Sephora account to grab the palette. And this season, or this holiday, they actually had a blush quad, which is for the first time I come across. And it's this one right here. Now, the products that I'll be sharing with you guys are these three items. So it is the, of course I removed them all from the packaging, Refillable Duo Lipstick, and the packaging looks like this. I've removed the product. This one has two lipsticks in it and a refillable casing. And then the Scattered Light Glitter Shadow Collection, which I've removed as well. And last but not the least, the Ambient Quad Lighting Blush Quad. So those are the products I'm going to be sharing with you guys today. I have a few of these products on my skin right now, and I'm going to quickly just share a few of the try-ons with you guys and come back with the swatches. So I'm going to start by applying the Confessions Refillable Duo Lipstick in I Cherish. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then I'm going to try some of these shades. So I absolutely have no, I just set my foundation. I think I'm going to start with this shade right here. And I believe this one is the Infinite Blush. Blush Infinite Flush. Okay, I'm just going to use my Canibo blush brush. I don't have a bronzer, so I'm going to start with this and just do. And then I'm going to try this shade right here, which is called, it's a Strobe Blush in Brilliant Nude. So some of these formulas I am trying for the first time. This lip formula, definitely tried for the first time. I'm using my Suq blush brush. And then on my eyes, I just used very neutral shadows that I use on a daily basis, but very lightly. And then what I used, the one that I tried for now, is the color Ray. This Ray glitter eyeshadow, which is like a smoky brown gray shade, which looks like this. And I'm gonna try to put this strobe blush just in my Cupid's bow. I'm gonna try to see if I can actually highlight with this as well. This Becca Glow Gloss, which was from, I think, the limited edition Champagne Pop collection, and just put some in the center of my lip. Oh my god, that is gorgeous. So this is the first look from the Ghost collection. This is just a very neutral nude look. Of course, using the Confessions Refillable Lip Duo, I used the shade I Cherish. And then for my eyes, I use the Scattered Light Glitter Eyeshadow in Ray, which is the smoky gray brown, which is like a neutral. And then on my cheeks, I use two shades from the palette, which is the Strobe Blush in Brilliant Nude, and then the Blush in Infinite Flush, which is this one right here. So the more muted neutral one. So now I'm gonna try a deeper look with the You Inspire lip color. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I've just dabbed my lips. It's actually similar to the color of my nails, but this should be opaque, so it should be fine because I Cherish was so nude. Actually, let me take a bit more off. Oh my god. You need a liner for this. So this is a darker look from the collection. Obviously, I use the darker lipstick in You Inspire, which is exactly this color. It's the color of my nail. And I added this two glitter shadows. This one is Molten, and this one is in Foil, which is a pinky, like a burgundy pink, and then a bronzy gold. So I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see my eyeshadow and the shadow I added. So this is the eyeshadow I have. So I added Molten, which is the pinky glitter shadow, and then on the inner corners, if you guys can see, I have Foil, which is the gold shadow on the inner corner. So for the rest of my face, I didn't really add any of the blushes from this quad because I think with this harsh lip and a very like strong eye or a very fall look, it really wouldn't go with the too bright, the flush of pink or this kind of orangey peach color. So I'm gonna come back, show you guys swatches of all these products. I'll probably remove this lip color and just go with a nude color and add some of these blushes as well and share my first impressions and my thoughts on the Ghost collection with you guys. So the first product I want to share with you guys is the Ambient Blush Quad. This one retails for 75 Canadian, and I think the Ambient Lighting Palette in the Ghost collection, which is the 6 pan, retails for 105. So I have the swatches right here. I have all the swatches of the products that I have right here. So I believe I have the lightest one from here to the darkest. So the lightest one, this one right here, is called Strobe Blush in Brilliant Nude. And so that one is this shade right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. On my skin, it looks like a highlight. It can pass for a highlight. So I'm gonna swatch that. This is how it looks. And then the second one here is this little effect, and it's the bright pink one. I hope I'm correct. This is how it looks right here. And so I have the lightest one here. This is the one right here, the light pink one. And then number 3 is called the Strobe Blush in Lucid Glow, which I believe is this one here, which is the almost like corally kind of blush, corally orange. And last but not the least, this one is called Blush Infinite Flush, and this is the one right here, which looks like a nude one. So let me just swatch those for you guys and my fingers as well. So those are the shades right there. I'm sorry if it's so confusing, but the way that it's labeled in the back is so confusing just based on the names and how the blushes really look like. So that is the first product. I'm very happy with the product. I would absolutely recommend it, especially if you haven't tried any Hourglass blushes before. This is the first time that I've tried the Strobe Blush formula, which is more like, it has a sparkle to it. It almost looks like a highlight. It gives a highlight, especially the nude one. It gives more dimension to the cheeks, but it's not too glittery or sparkly. And I'm a very big fan of the Hourglass powders in general. So I would highly recommend this quad. I think if you want a neutral look like I've shown in the try-on, you can do that. But if you want a summer look as well, these bright ones here, even for a bronzy look, it's a beautiful flush just on the high points of the cheeks. So I highly recommend this product. So the next product I want to share with you guys is the Hourglass Scattered Light Glitter Shadow Collection. And this is my first foray into glitter eyeshadows luxury. I just realized I've never purchased before. I'm not really really a fan of glitter shadows. So this is it right here. This is how it looks. It comes in 3 shades, and I've swatched them right here for you guys. So this one is called Molten, this one is called Ray, and this one is called Foil. And I'm gonna quickly swatch it in my fingers as well to show you guys. So this is Molten. It's like a burgundy pink, and that's how it looks. It's Foil, which is the gold glitter shadow, and this is how it looks. And then last but not the least is Ray, which is the most neutral, and I think you can really wear it on a daily basis. Honestly, you can wear this on a daily basis. This is how it looks. It's just like a taupe brown, smoky brown gray. This is how they look. So they're shimmery. They have a beautiful sheen, but they're kind of understated. They're not big glitters or super sparkly, as you can see in my eye. I think I already have all colors in my eye. Started with a nude look, and then I layered the rest on top, and you can see, but I like the understated muted look that it gives. And I think it's a personal preference. Some people like louder, bigger glitters, bigger sparkles that you can see from across the room, but I like this kind of look of glitter shadow. It's just very sophisticated and understated. So this one, the glitter shadows, the trio, retails for 60 Canadian. I really like the formula. I like the finish. I like the subtleness of it and the sophisticated look it gives. So I would highly recommend this if you are not the type to like really loud, super glittery, super sparkly things. Also, I didn't observe any fallout. It wasn't messy to apply, and whether I used a brush or my fingers, I pretty much use a brush, but I think even if I use my fingers now, I think fingers will definitely give you a more dramatic look, but it was not messy at all. So I would highly recommend the Glitter Shadow Trio as well. Not the least is the Hourglass Confession Refillable Lipstick Duo. Comes in this packaging right here. So, my God, it almost fell. So this is how it looks. I've never purchased this formula before. I only think I have one lipstick from Hourglass, and it was years ago. It was their nude. I don't even remember what it's called. And then there's another one, and that's refillable, so you can just, I guess, replace this one if you want to use this. You can have this stick with you, but honestly, if you're going for an evening out or going for drinks or dinner, you could just carry this in your purse, and it's actually much lighter. So there's two shades right here. One is called I Cherish, which is a beautiful nude. I have it on right now. And so this is a swatch right here. This is I Cherish. The next color is a deep wine red, and it is called You Inspire. These two colors are quintessential colors for the fall. I think as long as you have a shade such as a beautiful nude and a deep wine red, you're good for the fall. And also I wanted to try out the formula for Hourglass lipstick, especially when this came out. I haven't tried it yet, but so you saw the try on and you saw how it looked. I thoroughly like the formula of the lipstick. I love the pigmentation. I love the texture. I love how it feels on the lip. It's a true satin. It glides on. It's so buttery and creamy. Pigmentation is full pigmentation, high pigmentation, and opaque in a first layer. My only issue with this lipstick is how small they are. Like, the surface area is so tiny. It requires so much work to apply, even with a nude, to get a perfect application. I'm going to show you guys like a traditional lipstick. This is a Tom Ford lipstick. Look at the surface area of this lipstick versus this lipstick. It makes a big difference, you guys, because applying it when you have such a small bullet is a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and especially with a deeper color, the statement lip, you would have to come in with a lip liner and really fix it and line your lip. It's just, I think I would dock like 2 stars, so 3 out of 5, unfortunately, because of that. But honestly, it is so sad because the formula and the texture and the pigmentation is absolutely amazing. So this one retails for 48 Canadian. Would I recommend it? Yes, I would recommend it. I think these are two colors that are classic colors, but most definitely are two staples that you would, the only two staples you would need during the fall. And the formula and the pigmentation and the texture is absolutely beautiful. It's just that it needs a lot of work, but I would still recommend it, especially given the price. This is 48 Canadian. Other lipsticks, luxury lipsticks now, are about 49 for one color. Of course, take note though that for each of this you get, let's see how many grams each of it is, because that would make a difference. So it's 0.9 grams each, so that's just 2 grams. Let's see how many grams a traditional lipstick is. A traditional lipstick is 3.5 grams. At least the Dior one, that's what it tells me. I can't read the Tom Ford, but traditional lipsticks are about the same size, so I guess they're 3.5 grams. With the Hourglass, it is 0.9 grams each, so that's just a little under 2 grams. That's 1.8 grams. It's a little less. It's half of a traditional lipstick. So in that case, maybe, I don't know if I would. It's not like super recommended. It's not as cost effective, but you get 2 shades and the formula is beautiful. So that is it, you guys. To cap it all off, I do like this collection. I like the Ghost collection. The products that I've shared with you guys today, the Ambient Blush Quad, the Glitter Shadow Trio, and the Confessions Duo Refillable Lipstick, I liked all of it. I like the finish, I like the way it performed, I like the way it applied, I like the formula. What I would recommend the most probably is the glitter shadow. Because I don't have one yet, and if you want to have like a beautiful dimension to your shadow for the fall or even for a night look, and you like something more sophisticated, then this is something that is unique. I think it's something that I haven't come across in the market. It's not big sparkles, but it definitely adds dimension to just a very neutral eyeshadow. You know, something if you use something that you use on a daily basis, just add this on and you're good to go for a night out or drinks or a holiday party. And of course, the next one I would recommend is probably the Ambient Blush Quad. It's versatile. I don't think it's just for the fall. Also, there's a couple of finishes. You have the blush and then the strobe one, so you can use some as highlighter as well. It depends on your skin color or your skin tone, but definitely the quality of the Hourglass Ambient powders in general are very good, very consistent. So this one retails for 75 Canadian, and I think for how many shades you get and how long this would probably last you, I would highly recommend this one as well. The one I probably recommend the least is the Confessions Duo Refillable Lipstick. Not because they're not good. Formula is amazing, color payoff and pigmentation is amazing, but just the work you have to put in, because it's not exactly the easiest thing to apply. It is such a small bullet compared to your traditional lipstick. You do need a lip liner to kind of fix it afterwards. So, and also you get half quantity of product versus a traditional lipstick. But of course, a traditional lipstick would only give you one shade as well, so it really depends. But the colors that they have, the two colors here are amazing. I think they're classic staples that you can have, not just for the fall, but I think they're it colors for the fall as well. So that is it, you guys. I hope you found this review interesting and informative. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave it in the section down below. And please don't forget to like, subscribe if you like this video and you want to see more videos of the same kind from my channel, and the notification bell as well. So if I upload anything in the future, you guys will be notified. So that is it, you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day or a great evening.